You'll want another 10,000 after you've spent the first one, and your friends will ask where all the money came from, and you'll brag about how you outsmarted the gringos. The other smugglers will hear about it, and they'll figure it's safe to blackmail us too. We can't start down that road. You must see that. He stares at me for several seconds. He seems uncertain, but it's hard to read his face in the dim gray light. Maybe he's actually considering what I've said. "Give me 10,000, he says again, but with less conviction. No. His face hardens. "Give me 10,000. No. He puts his hand on the butt of his pistol. "Give me—" Take the gun out slowly and drop it. Keep your finger away from the trigger. His gaze flicks down for a split second. His eyes widen. There's a reason I wore a jacket on this sultry night, and a reason I've had my hands in my pockets during our whole conversation. He pulls the gun out deliberately, finger off the trigger, but as soon as it's free of the holster, he dodges sideways and points it at me. He's very fast, and my first shot hits his arm rather than center mass. The impact jerks him as he pulls the trigger, and he shoots into the air. My second shot hits him in the stomach, and he doubles over. I pull the gun out of my tattered pocket and put a bullet into the top of his head. He collapses onto the beach and lies still. My heart races, and my breath heaves in deep gulps, like I just finished a marathon. I blink away the afterimage of the muzzle flashes and turn in a quick circle, scanning for lights or movement. Nothing. The only sounds I hear over my pounding pulse are the surf and a fitful sea breeze. I grab Lewis by the ankles, drag him back to the boat, and shove him in. I pick up his gun and the bullet casings. The only evidence left on the beach is the dark stain where he had lain, but the coming rain will take care of that. The storm clouds cover the moon as I push the boat into the water and climb in, and the darkness becomes almost complete. I fumble with the unfamiliar motor, and for a tense moment I'm afraid it won't start. But at last it coughs and comes to life. The shoreline recedes, and I begin to relax. Now I just need to dump the body where the sharks will find it fast. The guns and Lewis's wallet will go in the water in separate locations where they're unlikely to be found by divers. Then I'll sink the boat in a different spot and swim back to shore. That's the riskiest part. Open ocean swimming is no joke, especially at night, but I've practiced the swim from the place I picked to scuttle the boat. I reach an area popular with sharks and put the motor in neutral. I search the stiffening corpse for wallet, watch, phone, and anything else that might identify him and survive the scavengers. His phone lights up at my touch, displaying a snapshot of a young woman holding a little boy. She's wearing a simple white dress that sets off her black hair and caramel skin. The boy has on a Pikachu t-shirt and is reaching toward the camera. They both have beautiful smiles. Their large brown eyes are just like the eyes that have haunted me ever since I saw them watching me from a medieval crucifix in an Italian church years ago. I click off the phone and put it down, willing myself to forget the picture. A lonely business, I say to the darkness. Chapter 1. Savannah Webster should have known the bright July day would be upsetting the minute she saw old Boo Radley blocking the brick walkway to her classroom. The bull gator roared at her before lumbering off toward the turgid banks of Tupelo Pond, where he ruled. She'd forgotten the papers her students had turned in anyway, so while the alligator got out of her way, she retraced her steps to Connor Hall to retrieve her folders. Most days she loved living in this place of uncommon beauty with its grand old buildings, flowering plants nurtured by the botany majors, and hot, humid days tempered with